Hi guys, it's Bianca. Today I'm going to talk about the lack of accessibility in college. Um, I've attended a community college and I've attended a four-year college. And in my experience, the community college was a lot more accessible than the four-year college. At the community college, most classes were in one really big building and there were elevators all over the building. So if you couldn't take the stairs for whatever reason, you have choices of so many different elevators, and if one was down, you could just go to the next elevator in a different hallway. Um, the accommodations, you know, were not amazing. Um, you could go to the testing center if you needed to have extra time for tests, but with what is it called? With um, like note takers, um, they would pay people to note take for you if you needed that. However, um, you really need to take notes for yourself because, it would be the middle of the semester. They would stop taking notes, not give you notes, things like that. And these people were paid to not be doing their job, and it would be another student. So that was an issue. I have, I have right hemiparesis CP, but I also have dyscalculia. And there was one time where they were redoing the science wing, and they were like remodeling it or adding on like a section to the school. And I could not find the science class. It was like the first day of class. I could not find it. I was like a half an hour late. I ran to the disabilities office and I was like, hey, I cannot find this class. And they were like, go this way, go that way, go that way. I have dyscalculia and I have no sense of direction. So you telling me go this way, go that way, take a right, take a left, I don't know what you're saying. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I've been looking for this class for half an hour. I need somebody to come with me to show me where it is. Turns out it was actually in a hallway in a section of the school that used to be a wall. They cut into the wall and made another wing. How was I supposed to know that? I was not going to find that class. Um, then uh, at the four-year college, there was just way more. It was a private four-year college. There was so much inaccessibility. Like, note takers weren't paid, so it was just by volunteer. And if nobody volunteered to take notes, then you're out of luck. And I took my own notes anyway because I'm meticulous with notes, even if it would hurt my hand. Because when I write too much with this hand or type too much with this hand involuntarily moves and cramps up. But I was on my own with that. As far as accessibility, the buildings were so old, the elevators probably either from the 1940s or 1960s. They refused to replace their elevators. They would break down like once a week. Because I have trouble with balance and because they didn't always have handrails on each side of the stairs. Actually, some sets of stairs didn't have any handrails at all. I would have to call security every time the elevator broke down. Can you help me get to class? Can you help me get from class to my next class? Or so that I can go outside. Um, the snow was also an issue because I went to school in New Jersey. In the winter, there would be snow and sleet and ice. They wouldn't clean the snow. So, unless I had somebody drop me off and help me through the snow to get to the buildings and inside, I wouldn't have been able to access the school. And there are wheelchair lifts for outside of the school if you can't go on the stairs. Like, let's say it's raining and it's slippery, or it's snow covered, it's ice covered. I would take a wheelchair lift, which would be outside of the school, in order to get into the school. And I got stuck in one. And I had to wait a half an hour for maintenance to come and get me out of the lift because it was it stopped halfway between the building and the stairs. So there was no way I could, get out myself, and the door wouldn't open. It was just locked and I was stuck until maintenance decided to show up. And I told the disabilities office, they didn't do anything about it. Um, a security guard made a report, nothing was done. Graduation. I said to the disabilities office, hey, if there aren't handrails on either side on both sides of the stage, on both like left handrail and right handrail on each side of the stage, I'm not going to be able to get up there myself. And nothing was done about that. So the day of graduation, I had to ask a professor that I saw walking, hey, can you help me um, uh, up on the stage and back down? And gladly, she helped me. Gladly, she helped me. She was nice enough to do that for me. But I think this is a problem in probably every state in the United States. Community colleges are more equipped to deal with people with disabilities because more people with disabilities, especially physical disabilities, go to community colleges first, at least. My community college had a lot of people with physical disabilities there. Obviously, not the same amount as able-bodied people. Able-bodied people rule the world. Um, so, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good college experience and that you get the accommodations you need. Thanks. Bye.